Holy crap. And that is about as much as I can say when it comes to the actual reveal trailer for the multiplayer side of Battlefield 6. Holy moly, what a performance that everyone at DICE put on, because I was genuinely blown away by just the presentation of everything. I loved having everybody sit in that little 360 environment, and the actual trailer itself. Wow. Now let's get into it a little bit. We are immediately introduced to, once again, it's weird how I mentioned Limp Bizkit over and over again, but here we are with Break Stuff, which is perfect for this trailer.
It's just one of those days.
They clearly showcase the destruction in the gameplay. First and foremost, that's what we're seeing, is how much blowing up you will be doing in this game, and oh my god, it's glorious. It's been missing from the franchise for quite a while, environments that are built around the idea of taking them down. In Battlefield 2042, we had a lot of buildings that weren't able to be taken down, or not even a little bit. A lot of it was forced, but here we are with, again, very Bad Company 2 vibes from the looks of it, and I have to say it, I'm excited for it. With that, we get to see a couple of the new mechanics on screen. We see the ramps for infiltrating the second floor, which is a nice counter to people who like to camp the stairs. And one of my favorite mechanics that I really like is the drag away, the pull away mechanic, only because as a medic, so many times you want to revive somebody and you feel bad, but they're just in a bad situation. Now you can grab them, kind of pull them out of the fray. Speaking of reviving, let's talk about what I'm excited for, and I think what the fan base is excited for, and that is the return of the class system.
We heard you loud and clear. You want the class system back.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes!
Gone are the days of operators, at least for now, and we have our good old assault, engineer, support, and recon, all doing what they do best in fitting into their role. Now, in terms of the weapons, I did hear that a lot of the weapons will not be locked to classes. Just hold on, let's see how it goes. I heard that we're going to have an option to play with locked classes or not. We'll see how that goes. In my opinion, I think Battlefield 4 did it the best, which was having a carbine and a DMR and a shotgun available for all classes, just in case they did want to mix it up or get more aggressive with a certain class. Regardless, the actual mechanic of using them in a more teamwork setting is here. You have your assault class, which is going to be outfitted with a grenade launcher and flashbang grenades, and is going to be really, really up close and personal. What the name implies, assault. As many of you know, the assault class has kind of been regulated towards a medic in more recent memories, and it's cool to see assault be assault again. Engineer class is back to dealing with tanks, dealing with air, and all that goodness on the battlefield with rocket launchers, mines, and he's the only one that can repair tanks with the good old blowtorch. It's good to see you again, buddy. Now, here's my favorite fix, and I guess you can say gameplay revision, is the support class. Historically, the support class has kind of filled the role of medic and ammo guy. For those of you who don't know, back in the old days of Bad Company 2, that was actually the medic class. Support here, I'm excited for, because again, apparently he's going to be handing out ammo and giving out healing. So I think that's going to be very crucial to your team as you run around the map. The recon or the sniper class is good old recon class. Not much to say about him other than his gear is tailored towards going behind enemy lines, and hopefully he'll have his respawn beacon again. I did like aggressive recon. We'll see how that goes. But that being said, that is the biggest improvement from Battlefield 2042 that I can see, is we're back to classes, and it looks like here, we're praying here, because it's going to change in an instant, that even though we're done with operators, I would like to remain grounded and gritty with the skins and the cosmetics. A lot of people in the fan base are very tired of the crazy, insane cosmetics like we're seeing in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 with the Beavis and Butthead and all this other crapola that's thrown in the game. I think Battlefield was best when it was trying to be more grounded and real. And yes, if you buy the Phantom Edition, you'll get custom skins, and you'll even get a cool Battlefield 4 skin, which is from Tombstone Squad, which I think is cool. Not too out there, still keeping it within the realm of realism, but let's hope it stays that direction. Now, another thing I'm excited for, which unfortunately turned me off from Call of Duty, was that crazy Omni movement stuff. And I kind of saw it with Battlefield 2042. I feel like people moved way too fast. Unlimited double sprint was insane. I did not vibe with the Omega crazy movement that game pushed on us. Here, looks like we only have walking and sprinting. And I'm excited for that. I just want a game where it's very simple. You can do that. There is some cool movement mechanics that we've seen in the trailer. Like there's still some sliding, which is okay. It doesn't look super insane. And there's I say crawl on the ground, crawl on your back while shooting mechanic that I really like from the looks of it. And it reminds me a lot of Battlefield 1, and specifically Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, and even the finals. Just the way players move. It's very smooth. I don't think it's too fast. From seeing some of the multiplayer gameplay, it actually looks it looks like a fine line between the slow, more realistic shooters and the crazy over-the-top ones like the finals or the aforementioned Call of Duty Black Ops. It's a nice mix, and I love how the game is handling destruction, and I'm excited for this new system that they talked about, which I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I'm excited. We also look at a look at some of the maps. We have Operation Firestorm, which is a fan favorite from Battlefield 3, coming back. We got to take a look at Tajikistan, and we got to even take a little look at Brooklyn, New York, which I thought was a pretty neat map. I always thought New York would be such a good Battlefield map. And again, I want to emphasize that yes, we're seeing some of the crazy, more out in the open gameplay, but I love how they're bringing the destruction closer, and they're focusing on infantry to infantry combat with this one, which, my opinion, I felt like was missing from the previous installment of the game. I will actually be participating in the open beta next week. If you want more details, you can join my Discord and follow me there. If you want to, I stream on Twitch and on YouTube now. With YouTube, it's done through vertical format right now, but please go to my Twitch if you want to see full unedited gameplay, and you can hear my thoughts on the multiplayer with my hands-on experience with it going into this next week. That being said, guys, again, thank you, and stay tuned for more.